So it looks like Xbox may have leaked when the PS6 comes out. According to new, released, and redacted documents concerning the Activision Xbox deal, Xbox has continued to offer making Activision games available on PlayStation until 2027. In the documents, which are readily available online by the way, just type in Sony Interactive Entertainment observations on the CMA issues statement into Google. It's a fun read if you're big into corporate pissing matches. Anyway, the document states that by the time SIE launched the next generation of PlayStation consoles, which is likely to occur around redacted, it would have lost access to Call of Duty and other Activision titles, making it extremely vulnerable to consumer switching and subsequent degradation in its competitiveness. With these two bits of information, it's not that hard to connect the dots that Xbox plans to pull back the rights to Call of Duty and other Activision games, which really, what else is there? By the time that Sony is ready to launch the PS6. Also, side note, here's some extra stuff in this document I found hilarious. Even assuming that SIE had the ability and resources to develop a similarly successful franchise to Call of Duty, it would take many years and billions of dollars to create a challenger to Call of Duty. And the example of EA's Battlefield shows that any such efforts would more than likely be unsuccessful. End quote. Oof. In a legal document, Sony just said that Battlefield can't even compete with Call of Duty. That's gotta leave a mark. Corporate sabotage aside, the year 2027 being around the year when Sony lines up to release the PS6 makes sense. Historically, modern consoles have always had a 7 to 8 year cycle between releases, but for this generation it's interesting. Do we even really need the PS6 that quickly? Hear me out. The PS5's launch has been muddled by world events, with shortages and scalpers making them more harder to find than a guy with good hygiene in a Smash Bros tournament. With most major first-party games even getting a PS4 version at launch, in my apparently controversial opinion, this hurts the current generation as the PS4 is holding back what the PS5 can really do, just because some of the games need to be available on all platforms at the same time. This results in versions where the PS5 version really is just a shinier, faster PS4 game with some ray tracing thrown in and extra small details. Is it fair to say that? Because not everyone can get their hands on a PS5. Yeah, but we haven't even really gotten a taste of what a majority of the developers can do with the full power of the PS5 because they're chained to a nearly 10-year-old console. With Sony claiming the PS5 can be readily available and purchased as of August 2022, nearly 2 years after the launch, it seems that maybe PS6 can wait a bit more, and we can give the PS5 a bit more time to shine. Thanks for watching, but I want to know your opinion. Should the PS6 come as fast as it can, or should the PS5 be given time to shine? Let me know down in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe and click here to see another video.